Hey guys, it's Aiden. Just want to make sure it's recording, and it is. What's going on? I wanted to make an update because I haven't made one in a while. As most of you guys know, I am over a year on T. I was a year on T in December, and now I am reaching. Today is March 9th, which means I am 30 days. Sorry, scratch that. 20 days from being a year post-op, which is really crazy. A little bit ridiculous, actually. I'm a little shocked. Um, so much has changed in a year, and I went into my top surgery with, no fears, but more just I'm trying to think of the right way to describe it. I think I had more of just total. Maybe fear is the right word, but not fear that things wouldn't go the way I wanted them to, or not fear that I was making a mistake, but just fear. You're going into surgery, and so much was undone. Had so much shit with my dad going on, and so much stuff going on with my mom and with my family, and I was nervous, and I didn't really tell that many people before I had surgery because we were worried about what my dad would say. And now, I'm sorry that I'm having trouble right now. It's just a little bit crazy because so much really has changed in a year. I look back to 2 years ago when I started my YouTube channel, and my voice has changed so much, and my body's changed so much, and things are really different. And it's a little bit crazy for me because I'm not 100% used to all this, but I've never felt better. And I guess the fact is, I'm graduating high school this year, and I'm about 3 months, I guess, from graduation. And I entered high school as Megan. I entered high school completely as a female with no really intention of changing that in any way. I just figured that would be who I would be forever. And as much as I was unhappy with that, I didn't really know why. And now I'm a senior in high school, and I've totally figured everything out. And that's crazy. And it's really hard to believe. And I find it more and more hard to believe as time goes on. And I'm sorry that I'm shaking. I'm not feeling so great today. But it's just, I don't make video updates so often because it's a little crazy for me. It's hard for me to believe that so much is done so far. But in reality, there's so much to update you guys on, and I forget that so often, which is why more and more I'm going to start pulling out my phone camera like I've been doing and just making these updates. I have been trying not to because I was like, who's going to really want to watch something I made on my phone? But at the same time, I'm 18 years old, and by the time that I was 17, I had top surgery. I had been on testosterone already. At the age of 17, being on T, having top surgery, already knowing who I'm using for my bottom surgery, having all this figured out, being completely transitioned, and now at 18, it's crazy. I'm 18 years old. I turned 18 on December 26th. My birthday just passed, and it's holy shit, I'm an adult, and I made it to be an adult as a man, and that was something that was so important to me, and it really was a huge milestone for me because I was not going to cross that threshold of being an adult if I hadn't fully transitioned. And in my head, I have fully transitioned, and I can't afford bottom surgery right now. I'm legally of age to have bottom surgery. I could have, based on the amount of therapy I've had and the amount of hormones I had, I could have had bottom surgery earlier, but I didn't really want to. I wasn't ready, and now I know, who I want to do my surgery. I know what procedure I want to do, and that's a huge step. I know that I have $27,000 ahead of me, and I've got about $100 of that, which really sucks. But you know what? I've been focusing a lot lately, and I think that this is really important for people in our community. We spend so much time saving money for surgery, and I know how important that is, and I know that it's difficult, and it means so much to us. So I'm not trying to put anything down against that, but at the same time, you need to still focus on doing things to make yourself feel confident and make yourself feel comfortable. And I haven't done that. I've been, not dressing the way I feel comfortable because I didn't have the money to do it, and money's been tight around the house. So I finally treated myself. My birthday passed a little while ago. I made $500 for my birthday, and that was it. I took myself shopping, and I felt great. I bought a bunch of new clothes, and I really felt comfortable. And I'm now on some new medication where I've been losing weight, which is great, and I'm really trying to work out and gain some muscle, because why not use this testosterone for what it's for? I mean, other than helping us transition, it's going to help us get a lot of the more masculine traits that we didn't have. And you can really up that a lot if you use it to your ability. And I no longer go for 1 month shots of testosterone. I now go for every 2 weeks, which helps me a lot. Things have been changing a lot quicker. I'm sorry. And it's crazy to believe that so much has changed so quickly, and still so much has to change. Like my shape, my back. If you looked at me like without a shirt on, just from my back, you'd think I was a chick. Like my back is so feminine, and I hate it. Like, the shape of my back just always has been. So like that's starting to change, which I'm happy about. Like I'm getting hairy, man. I'm growing a beard, which I've had a beard for a while, so that's not really new to you guys. But so much has changed, and it's really kind of crazy for me to look back and be like, wow, I'm totally not the same person I was last year, even though not that much has changed. Or like you know that saying, like, you know, day to day nothing changes, but when you look back nothing's really the same. It's kind of like that. Day to day nothing really changed for me, so I just assumed, you know, I shouldn't be making these videos. Well, I'm looking back and nothing is the same, and it is totally time for me to start making more videos. And now that I've come to that realization, you guys are the ones I care about, and I'm going to start really getting out there, because I transitioned before I knew anybody. Like, transitioning for me had nothing to do with anyone else in the world. It was more about how I felt. I didn't give a shit if anyone else had done it. I didn't feel comfortable as a girl, so I wanted to be a boy. I felt comfortable as a boy. That's who I was going to be, whether or not anyone in the world has ever done it before. And then I looked further into it, and obviously people had done it before me. But, you know, it's a rare breed when you come into something like this and you're the only one you know who's done it. You're doing it for you, and you're really doing it for you. You're not doing it because you saw someone else. I mean, obviously, these people are still doing it for them, but I hadn't seen anyone else. I told my family that I wanted to be a boy before I knew what the hell trans was, and now that I feel more and more comfortable, I refuse to identify as transgender now. You know, I'm a full transsexual, and that's really who I am. And the transgender umbrella is really just an umbrella term between male and female, and everything in between. And I find it way more important to me that I'm a transsexual. You know, I find it really amusing. I get so upset when people like mess up and they call me a transvestite, because that's obviously not who I am, and there's nothing wrong with that. But to me, I don't dress up as the opposite sex for like pleasure. I do it because it's who I am and it makes me happy, but not for not for like a sexual pleasure or anything like that. So to me, it's really important to be viewed as how I feel. All the time, not just, you know, in certain circumstances. Other than that, I think that's really it for right now. I've got another update coming your way, so if you do watch this one, please watch the next one, because the next one is going to be my favorite update I probably ever make in my entire life. So I've got to get myself hyped up for that, and I got to go grab some paperwork for that one. But until then, it was great touching base with all of you guys. And please keep watching. I will do my best to get back on more often, and hopefully in the next couple days a little bit more. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Peace.